Beloved, come to the Lord, a living stone. It may sound redundant, but life is alive. It is where we live and we move and we have our being. Christ comes to us again and again and again, always, every day. And today we hear Christ say to us, you are a spiritual house. Let yourself be what it is made to be, which is a spiritual house. A spirit, boom, 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 house. That was my horrible impression of the song A Brick House, just saying. And there's so many keys in this, and what it is that is who you already are, beloved. We are spiritual houses. We have within us a life force that pulses through our veins and our hearts, and it's very alive. And we hear in the scriptures today of us, our very beings, being a spiritual house. And we can so often in our culture be taught or trained out of trusting ourselves. But here we hear very, very clearly that our beings, our hearts, our very souls, our depths, our spiritual houses are these mansions, these many mansions where God dwells. And then we are asked to believe that. Believe it. Believe it, beloved, that within you, when you pause your being and you pause the tapes and stories that you've been telling yourself in your head, and you allow yourself to actually see Jesus Christ, love, who shows God's self to you, Christ's self to you, love's self to you again and again and again all around you, to bring you home, which has always been in the depths of your being. Jesus says to the disciples today, and they say, we don't know where you're going. We don't know who you are. And Jesus is like, man, I've been here with you the entire time. You do know where you're going. You can believe. And by the way, I'm doing all of these things because God is alive within me and leading me forward. And beloved, we're called to do the same. And when Jesus says, I will come again and I'm making a place for you, the place is right here, alive in your heart. And where is it that we can see love, Christ come again? Everywhere. All around us. All of these trees that are starting to turn green across the river. The sound of the water, the sounds of the birds, calling us home, calling us into our truth within our very own hearts. You, beloved, are a spiritual house. And you can trust that, and you can love that, and you can know that within you is this indwelling spirit of resilience and love and light that sits with us in our darkness and calls us forward out of our darkness and into light. Hear this living, this life calling you forward, and allow it to unfold. And know that it's not really to do with the circumstances around us, but it's everything to do with what is inside of us. You are chosen, and so is everyone else. And that is the way, and that is the truth, and that is the life, and that is the love that always liberates. Grace and peace, friends.